We are so excited to be here today with Dr. Stephanie West. She is the author of Seeking My Legacy. Dr. West, tell us about this book.
All right, this book is real personal to me. I started writing it about 3 years ago. It's all about the different trials and challenges I've had in my life, from being a mother of four children, grandmother of nine, a wife to a soulmate, and struggles with marriage, over 37 years. But it came down to just the lessons I've learned and what I was leaving behind to my family. When I first, this idea of coming up with a legacy, and I know you were going to ask me about the inspiration, but the inspiration behind this book kind of goes into why I wrote it and what it's about. But my dad died in 2020. I had lost my father-in-law about 7 years before that. And then about 3 months later, I lost a great man, a brother-in-law that we just adored and loved. And he had all these children, and it was like, what am I leaving my children? When I was at the funerals, I have 8 brothers and sisters, so I've come from a family of 9. And so at my dad's funeral, we all were able to speak and tell us our favorite memories about my dad. And I started to think, what am I leaving behind for my kids? And so I started to think about that. And I took all my experiences as a mother and raising children and the struggles of raising children in a Christian home and trying to give those good Christian values into their lives, to hold on to. I was also, like I said, married to my very best friend for 37 years now. And there was things that we went through as a married couple and how we stuck together for all these years and the importance of it. And then also some of the challenge I had as being an educator, some of the trials I had there. And then some really hard, horrible challenges with depression and anxiety over things. And then I was stalked for 3 years by a colleague. And it became really terrifying in those 3 years, and how I got through that and held on to my Christian beliefs as a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So all of those things and holding on to these beliefs, and finding that legacy so that if anything horrible happens to me, my children have it all written down in this book for them. And then as I wrote, it's like, oh, this could help so many people, so many women, that are faced with these things, especially the depression and anxiety, and having a child that falls away, falls away from Christian beliefs and gets into some alcohol abuse and pulling him back. All these different things. So it's very personal. It's a very personal memoir per se, but I really hope that it'll help people over time overcome what they're going through also.
I love that. I mean, what an amazing inspiration. And, I've actually just recently lost my grandparents, and, we all shared stories and everything. And I just think it's an amazing gift for your family, for you to give them this book, that this can be passed from your children to your grandchildren to your great grandchildren. They know your legacy and you've shared that legacy. So what an amazing inspiration, for you, and just an amazing project in general. And so I think your children are very lucky. And is there any other, message or anything else you'd like to share with us about this powerful book?
No, it's one of those you have to read to really understand, but it's just, if you're struggling with these, especially as women, I think women need women, and to hear other women's struggles through raising children and depression and anxiety and living in this chaotic world that we try to live in and hold on to our Christian beliefs. I think it can be really powerful for other women to look at and show them that they can get through it, and that our Savior's there with open arms waiting to us and hold us, and he shows up for us every time we need him. So just hold on to those beliefs and get through it. You can get through it.
I love that. And thank you, and I feel like just as women, I'm going to say this is, thank you for being so open, to just being open about your testimony and sharing those things. A lot of women can learn, and it's comforting to know, to see that other women can come through things. And I appreciate that you're so open about your struggles and overcoming them. And it sounds like such a powerful book. It is available online everywhere books are sold. And I hope that, you'll talk to us again so we can check back in with you and see how things are going. And thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. We appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.